All right, welcome back. Hope you had some nice Wheaty beers. We love playing the Wheaty. They really actually saved us during COVID. So they, during the COVID time when we couldn't play at all, they were doing live streaming gigs. And so they kept us playing, which is amazing. And we kind of appreciate the venues that kept us alive during that time. So please give the Wheaty a massive round of applause for being so damn awesome. They used to send us home with these massive cans called Crowlers, and we kind of needed those beers at that time. So. We're going to do a little song by Leadbelly. This is a song called Gallus Pole. So Leadbelly, if you're not familiar with him, he was basically he was arrested 3 times for a murder and attempted murder and various murders, and he got released 3 times on the strength of his songwriting by the governor. So that's why I became a singer-songwriter. That's my get-out-of-jail-free card. I think that's what I'll be using. So, but he was about 7 feet tall. He was a massive character. I don't think you want to meet him in a dark alley, but he actually used to write children's books as well. So he actually had a mixed personality. He was a very gentle giant, unless he actually had a knife at your throat. So this is a song called Gallus Pole. Something about some silver, something about some gold, something about you, everything, keeping gallows pole. Pop bring me some silver, pop bring me some gold, pop bring me everything, keeping gallows pole. What did you, yeah, what did you bring me, keeping the gallows pole? Keep me running down the line. Oh, hangman, hangman, how many a mile? Keep me running down the line. Oh, bring me, keep the gallows pole. Hangman, hangman, how many a mile? Keep me running down the line. Oh, hangman, hangman. some silver, some bright, some gold. Some buy you everything, even gallows pole. Pop, bring me some silver, pop, bring me some gold. Pop, bring me everything, even gallows pole. What did you bring me, even gallows pole? Bring me, even gallows pole. Bring me, even gallows pole. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we're going to do a we're going to do an old folk song. It's actually a song by Bo Carter, who was in the Mississippi Sheiks, with a guy called Sam Chapman, and he wrote the song. But before we do that, I'm going to talk a bit about the slide, because I haven't actually talked about this thing on my finger yet. So I'm going to, hey, Matty, how are you doing there? We're going to do a just a brief lesson. You know, there's going to be an exam, as I said, at the end of it, so pay attention. But the thing I've had on my finger all night is a bottleneck slide. And so these bottleneck slides come in different variations. This is actually a medicine bottle called a Corisodin bottle. This is the old school blues type of slide. It's like a little terrarium, though. It gets all steamy in there. But I can actually have wood. I've actually got a wood slide. I've got metal slides. I've got all sorts of slides. I used to have an old bullet, an old World War II bullet. I used to use as a slide till it blew my hand off, and I stopped using it. This is prosthetic, and so basically the idea of a slide is that you're basically playing on the fret marker. See these little squares, these things on the guitar? They're called frets, and what you're doing is actually playing on the top of the fret marker. So it's a bit like sort of that. So you're cutting the slide in half. So slide players call it playing on the knife edge, because you're actually playing a fret that thin, not that thin. But it also makes slide players sound a lot more cooler than what they are, because we're actually all essentially nerds. But basically, we cut the slide in half with that. So if you go slightly left or slightly right, you get sharp or flat. So you've got to exactly hit the right bit on the top of the fret marker. Otherwise, it sounds really awful. I had a slide teacher in the UK, and basically, if you ever actually made it flat or sharp, he used to burn you with cigarettes. That's if he was feeling particularly in a good mood. Otherwise, he'd waterboard you. But basically, he would. Yeah, I know, it was extreme slide. Actually, that was the name of his company. I learnt a lot from that one. I still got the actual physical scars have kind of healed, but the emotional scars are still there. But basically, the idea is that you can really get on that slide and make it sound really nice. And you can also do it blues. So we've been doing blues a lot today. But this song is actually a kind of a more folky blues. Still blues, but it's a different kind of scale that you use. So the origins of the slide are kind of like fairly grey. There's slide instruments in Africa. There's slide instruments in India. The Hawaiian slide they lay claim to a lot of the slide as well. But it basically came into America through a guy called W.C. Handy, who was he called himself the father of the blues. And he was on a Mississippi train station in Tutwiler, Mississippi, and he heard this sound. It was like this. And he kind of loved the sound, and it was some guy playing the guitar with a knife, back of a knife. So I don't think he actually went and spoke to him, because he'd probably been stabbed in the throat. But that was the sound he loved. It was actually this knife playing on the back of the slide. And then so basically all the blues players started playing it from then on as well. So it's kind of a Hawaiian style, but they also had like the diddly bow in Africa, which was used a slide as well. So who knows where it came from, but it sounds pretty cool. So that's a slide. So that's how you play a slide. Actually, when I first went to buy one, I loved the sound of it. I loved the film called Paris, Texas, by a guy called Wim Wenders. And as soon as I heard this slide, and Harry Dean Stanton's walking across the desert, and there's this big sound, I think, what the hell's that? I want that. And also a Wild Child by the Doors. So I went out and bought one, and basically the actual box you got it in had a little instruction manual. It's like this little piece of paper like that. It's about that big. And it had how to play a slide on it, and it's like, who knows? So I just did what everyone else did, and I just did this. I went, well, that sounds cool, and then put it on the shelf for about 5 years. and until I worked out how you actually play it. So this is a little song called Karina Karina by Bo Carter. Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since Karina's been gone. I got a bird to whistle, I got a bird to sing. Bird to whistle, I got a bird to sing. Without you, Karina, life don't mean a thing. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, I can't keep from crying. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, I can't keep from crying. I got a bird to whistle, I got a bird to sing. Bird to whistle, I got a bird to sing. Without you, Karina, life don't mean a thing. Thank you. That song actually goes under many names. It's actually Sweet Maggie, Sweet Alberta, you know the Eric Clapton Unplugged MTV thing, yeah, Alberta, yeah, that's it. Basically, they just got a whole range of mileage out of that one tune. It reminds me of one of my faux pas when I was a young dating person, and I had a song I wrote for a girl called Kylie, and we broke up, and my next girlfriend was called Jolie, and I thought that's a good idea. I can actually implant Jolie's name. It's Kylie, Jolie, you know. And it's a good song, you know. I didn't want to waste the song, so I played Jolie her new song, and and then she found the actual original lyrics in my cupboard. Hell hath no fury, like the woman's gone. That's what I say. I never did that one again. This is a little song of mine, a song called Honey Child. So speaking of my songs and songs we do, we've got a new album. So Great Moose is the name of the band. So me, Kory, and Shawnee. He's been a bit quiet all night, actually. He's been, you know, I'm a bit worried about him. He's usually quite a bit perky. But he's been obviously a bit quiet. So he'll be back. But this is actually a full band album. This is actually live. Kev recorded the sound live. Yes, please give a round of applause because he's so amazing. And one of the Fringe shows, and it came out just brilliantly as he does. And so we put on an album. And so we're going to do a studio album next year. But this is a really good way to kind of hear the full band if you haven't heard the full band before, with Kory and Sean and me. So it's just there if you want. While we're thanking people, please thank Rhea on the door for being so amazing and just being just generally amazing. And we're going to do a song called Honey Child. Woke up this morning, dance of the rain. Woke up this morning, dance of the rain. Leaving in the morning and I'm catching the southbound train. Gonna leave you, honey, know I'm bound to go. Gonna leave you, honey, know I'm bound to go. sweet way, kiss my baby's thing. Throw my sweet way, kiss my baby's thing. Spend all my days here alone, pain and misery. Baby, but then to myself, you can't have me, you can't have nobody else, but I love you, baby, but then I did myself. You can't have me, you can't have nobody Thank you, Theros. Thank you. All right. I think we're coming out to our last, one of our last tunes of the... Two more? Okay. We should do the soft one first, and then we'll do the fast one last. All right. Let's do that. So we're going to do a song called Down in Mississippi. This is an old J. Lenore tune. Sorry, I'm just going to find out where that leads us. Actually, mean. So we're going to do a song called Down in Mississippi. This is, so J.B. Lenore was one of the kind of third generation blues musicians in the 60s, and he died quite young in a car accident. And this is one of these, probably one of the more well-known kind of songs. Called Down in Mississippi. Far back as I can remember, boys had a plow and a hoe. One of those 9-foot cotton sacks waiting out the old corner road. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi where I come from, place where I was born. Nothing against Mississippi, was the home of my wife, but I count myself a lucky man to get out with my life. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi where I come from, place where I was born. Tell me the Mississippi, Kory. Hunting season on a rabbit, shoot one, you go to jail. But it's always open season on me, nobody need no bail. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi where I come from, place where I was born. Nothing against Mississippi, was the home of my wife, but I count myself a lucky man just to get out with my life. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, where I come from, place where I was born. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, where I come from, place where I was born. Going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, going down Mississippi, where I come from, place where I was born. Thank you so much. This is our last song of the night, so thank you to you guys for coming and listening. Being such a beautiful audience, it's been really fun. So, and thanks to Kevin, thanks to Ria, thanks to the Wheaty for being so amazing. And so we're going to finish on a little Son House tune. So Son House, one of my favourite blues players. If you'll get a chance to see some YouTube footage. He was kind of around a place called Dockery's Plantation, which is in the Mississippi Delta, and you have people like Charlie Patton and Son House and Willie Brown, and they kind of taught people like Muddy Waters and Robert Johnson and people like that. So that Muddy Waters song, there was a good story about Muddy Waters. Is basically when the Rolling Stones, it sort of shows you how much the American people have forgotten about their own music form. Was basically when the Rolling Stones went to America on the Ed Sullivan Show, and they said. Ed Sullivan said, "Oh, what do you want to see while you're in America?" And they said, "Muddy Waters." And he said, "Where's that?" So he was not very well known. So if you want to check out Son House when you get home as well, I would highly recommend it. Amazing stuff. He basically just grabs the strings and just kind of yanks them. Amazing. Anyway, there's a song called Death Letter Blues. We're going to finish on this. Kory Holden double bass. Amazing player. Shawnee Martin on drums. Hey!
Cal Williams Jr., give him a big round of applause. Great jokes, but amazing musician.
I'm here for the jokes. Yeah, one day my stand-up comedian career will kick off. Still waiting. I'm going to leave you with this tune. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. And if you want to grab an album, that's the Great Moose album. It's actually not officially launched yet. It's going to be launched in the Fringe, but you can grab a copy and be the most coolest person on your block.
And then you don't have to pretend there's a drummer. You can actually hear it on that album.
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah, you can hear what it sounded like. Yeah. He's very good. I'm not sure. Have anyone heard Shawnee play? I'm not sure if you... Yeah. Isn't he a star, that guy? But I think I'm supposed to be playing New Year's Eve at NOLA. He said he's going to play, but I mean, I'm not sure how he's going to do that. It'd be like a bobblehead or something like that. I'm not sure. It's too soon. It's not Fringe yet. I'll be using that joke. Remind me of that joke when we... thank you very much. Lock it in there. In that bin next year. Anyway, we'll do a song called Death Letter Blues. do you reckon it read? So Gary loves his dad. I got a letter this morning. How do you reckon it read? So hurry, hurry, Gary, you love his dad. Packed up my suitcase down the road. By the time I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. I packed up my suitcase, set her down the road. By the time I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. The bright clothes down her face. So farewell, honey, she's just been there. Well, I looked up her clothes and looked down on her face. So farewell, farewell, see you just been there. Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Mistreat you, honey, and now for my way to go. Oh, Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Cried last night, not before. Got a strange old little mama around. Won't cry no more. I cried last night, cried the night before. Change up my little mama around. Won't cry no more. Love you, baby, but then I did myself. You can't have me, you can't have nobody else. Well, I love you, baby, but then I did myself. So hard, love someone, don't I? So hard, love someone, don't I? Ain't no satisfaction no matter what you do. It's so hard, someone don't love you. No satisfaction no matter what you do. people gathered round the burying ground. Didn't know love her till they laid her down. There were 10,000 people gathered round the burying ground. Didn't know love her till they laid her down. Thought only love, fun in my life. I'm my sister, my kid girl, and my wife. Well, I thought I would love 4 women in my life. I'm my sister, my kid girl, and my wife. My sister, my kid girl, and my wife. My mother, my sister, my kid girl, and my wife. Thank you very much. Have a great night, and we will see you again next time. Thank you so much. Thank you.